Today we are taking a look at the Sigma 14 to 24 f2.8 for Sony full frame cameras. We're gonna be taking this bad boy out on a little hike today. We're headed to a place called Sam's Point, located in upstate New York. It's this beautiful hiking trail, tons of views there, beautiful scenery. You're really high up, you could see for miles. We're gonna get video and we're gonna get stills of it, and we'll see how it turns out.
Resume is a heavyweight, yeah. Put it on my back, give me everything, yeah. I need everything, I need all of everything, yeah.
So we got the box right here because we're actually shooting on the Sigma 14 to 24 right now. We are at 24mm at f2.8 shooting in S-Log 2. But if we zoom all the way out to 14, you're gonna be able to see a whole lot. What a huge difference that is. You see, I got two doors here with some sound blankets over them. You can see my microphone that you're hearing audio out of right now. You could see everything, and look at this. See how far back I look right now? I could touch the lens. So like I said, this is the Sony E-Mount full frame version. They also make a Leica L-mount version. We have a constant aperture on this lens of f2.8, which means whether you're at 14mm or 24mm and everything in between, you could be at f2.8 if you want to. We got an AFL button on the side of the lens, and that's fully customizable. This lens is also weather sealed. This lens does have a built-in lens hood, and there is no thread to add any type of filters onto this lens. I mean, you can go with a matte box if you want, but as far as screwing on any filters, not gonna happen. And the lens definitely does bulge out. It looks like a light bulb sitting in a light socket, basically. Which, to be honest with you, was kind of what stopped me from checking out this lens in the first place. I was interested in it, I'm like, oh, 14 to 24 at f2.8. That ain't too bad right there. But then I heard no filter threads. I typically like to use ND filters when I'm filming outside. I like to keep the 180-degree shutter rule. But now, using Catalyst Browse, which I bring up all the time, and I don't mean to, but I know people are gonna ask me, like, how is your footage so stable? Are you vlogging with a gimbal? And then I have to tell them, so I'll just tell you now. If you see my footage really stable moving forward with a Sony camera, it's because I'm using Catalyst Browse to stabilize it. And when you use Catalyst Browse to get the best results, you wanna crank up your shutter a little bit. I feel good right around 300, 240-ish. Yes, I can see when there's not natural motion blur in video most of the time, but for me and my eyes, I would much rather see somebody have a crank shutter than have really shaky footage. That just makes me dizzy and not even want to watch it when people are walking around and the camera is shaking like it's in a paint mixer. All right, let's bring this contraption outside, see what we can capture with it. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm a douche, so I'm sorry. The door's this way, I'm sorry. We're at Sam's Point, upstate New York. And this is one of the most beautiful views you'll ever see in your life. Okay, so some crazy shit just happened. So, I don't know if you could see these cliffs right here, but they're all over the place. And we're super high up. We're like in the mountains right now. And there's these three girls that are hiking up here, and one of them has a little 1-year-old baby, looks about 1, can't even walk yet, can barely stand up, might even be younger than 1. So she walks to the edge and has her friends take a picture of her with her baby on the very, very tip of the edge. What in the fuck is this girl doing right here? Then she goes, okay, Lion King shot, and holds the baby out in midair over the cliff.
Okay, and then Lion King moment, and I'm done. That's it. My last one. Oh, body looking. Oh, what? Oh, because it's a portrait. Oh, still good.
Then she goes, I'm gonna just leave him here real quick. I'm gonna run away, take a picture. So she sat him down, she goes, stay, stay, stay. She goes, be quick, and then walks away, but the kid started moving, so she came back. She left the kid there. Yo, if child services saw that, that'd be a wrap for that mother-son relationship. All right, so let's talk about this setup here. We are fully at 14 right now. We're on the Sony A7C. We have the Sony wireless microphone. Thank you, Sony, for sending over the A7C, and thank you to B&H Photo for sending over the Sigma 14 to 24 f2.8. Go check out B&H Photo for all your camera and camera related gear. We're using Catalyst Browse, which is great for 14 mil. What the hell is that smell? Did I step in a zombie or something? The hell is that foul stench? But the 14 mil is so damn wide that we have so much room to punch in. I mean, look how smooth that footage is. Not like I could see it right now, but I know it is. So let's check it out real quick with Catalyst Browse off, arm fully extended, and that's 14 mil right there. No crop whatsoever. A lens like this is gonna come in clutch when shooting real estate. You could probably get away with shooting real estate without a gimbal, and I plan on trying that at some point in the very near future. Not sure if it's gonna be with this lens or another. As long as you got a nice steady hand and you do a nice slow push, nice slow pans, I think we could have something there. You might only have to crop in a tiny bit. How nice would that be? Anybody that shoots real estate would love the option of not having to carry a gimbal around from room to room and walk out of it with sore shoulders and triceps. That's a good dynamic range test. I actually like the look of this at 24, I'll tell you that. 18, 14, 20, 24, 14. Look how much room you gain. You can't even tell that I have a passenger seat in my car. For all you know, I ripped that bastard out so I could fit all my camera gear in here. That's our lesson for the day, I guess. So as you can see, you have a ton of room to crop in for Catalyst Browse to stabilize. So A7C, phenomenal camera, definitely a camera that you want to play with and use and get some hands-on with before you judge it, because once you use it, you're like, oh, this camera's pretty fire. And this lens is a great super wide angle option for not that expensive of a price. Usually 12 to 24s, 16 to 35s, you're talking over $2,000. The 12 to 24 is hovering right around the $3,000 mark. So when you look at it that way, it's pretty good deal on this lens. I'll drop links down below in the description if you want to check it out for yourself. I really enjoy it. I like the colors, I like the contrast, I like the sharpness of the lens. At this price point, this focal length, and this fast of a lens at f2.8, I think it's worth it to sacrifice shutter speed and motion blur for extra stable footage and plenty of room to crop in. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. If you are not yet subscribed, please do so. I'd appreciate it highly. All right, my people, I'll see you guys next time. Salute. Everything, man. Everything, man. Everything, everything, everything. Everything, man. Everything, man. Everything, man. Everything. Hey, yo, I want everything. I want everything. That's on everything.